Hello and welcome to my new video. This is my new hamster cage that we have made ourselves using some IKEA furniture, some perspex and some wire mesh. We used to have our Syrian hamster in an iMac fantasy cage with two main levels and a bedroom level, but unfortunately all she used to do was bar chew and bar chew and bar chew, so it was bad for her and quite noisy for us. So this is the design. We've used an IKEA Expedit 2x2 shelving unit. That's the front, and this is the side. It's got perspex on the front and wire mesh above for air circulation. The back piece is just one piece of perspex that covers it entirely, and that's been siliconed all the way around to make it waterproof using aquarium pet friendly sealant. The stuff on the back, the perspex on the back is 2mm, so it's quite thin, but for the front we have got 5mm thick perspex, which is 30 centimeters in height by 74 centimeters across. I got them cut from a specific company that do that by where I live, and this is 13mm mesh, which is fine for a Syrian hamster. We got that on both levels, and these pieces of perspex come down. They've got Velcro all along here, waterproof Velcro. So all you need to do is pull these down, and then you can have access to the cage. Okay, so I'll just do that, but I need two hands to do that, so I'll start recording again in a second. Okay, so here is the top piece, and you can just, it hangs on like this for when I want to get in and out of the cage, or habitat should I say, but you can take it off entirely when you want to clean. So inside on this level we have her water bottle there, food dish, although she's hidden most of her food now, she never leaves it in the food dish, some wicker toys, some wood shoes and some loofahs, and her new woodlands house with lots of different types of bedding. She likes a mixture. Don't tend to put a lot in there, I dot it around the cage, and she likes to gather it all together herself. And then here's her potty over there, which I just need to give a quick clean out. It's the first time she's been using a potty, and she seems to be using it really well. It's got hamster potty litter in there. I think it's a super pet one, I'm not too sure though. So that's the top layer. So all you need to do is push that up like that, press the sides down, and then that is then nice and secure. And then on the bottom level here, I haven't put this one on too tight yet. Just folds down like that, and again it's like a little ramp. And this we have her new wheel, which I think is a super pet one. I got it off Amazon, it was around about £8. That's 8.5 inch. And then we have some toilet tubes, some loofahs, and a little hamster house. Shouldn't really use that, although I think she may be hiding a bit of food in there. And there's another wicker ball, which you put a few treats in there for, so she's been attacking that. And then there's the tube. That's originally off her iMac fantasy cage. That takes her up to the second floor there. I think that's it on the cage. I've got a full list of what I've used to make it, which I'll read out now, just in case anyone is interested, and the prices. So, the Expedit unit, which is this bit, was from IKEA, and the white one is £20. The galvanised mesh, which is this, the 13mm by 13mm square, was from B&Q for £6.48 for a 60cm by 90cm piece. So it's quite good. Rather than have to buy a whole roll for around about £20 to £30, just got one big square piece, and that's being perfect for it. The acrylic sheet on the back piece, the 2mm thick, was meant to be £29.25, but somehow when I went through the till it was £13.25, and I mentioned to the man, he said it must be on sale. That's like say 2mm thickness, and that was for quite a big sheet. That was 1.8 metre by 90 centimetres. I only used half of it in the end. I was going to use it for these front bits as well, but we realised we needed thicker acrylic. These two pieces, the 5mm thick, were from a company that's not far from mine, and I got, like I say, two 30cm by 74cm pieces, and that was £17, but they cut it for me, unlike the back piece which I cut myself. The Velcro, which is the actual Velcro brand, and it's heavy duty stick on, usually used in workshops. It's watertight as well, and that was £25 for 2.5 metres, but I've still got most of that left because what I did was, it was around about 5cm thick, and I've halved it to around about 2.5cm here to make it a little bit more neater. The Aqua pet friendly sealant for the large back panel was £3. That was from Pets at Home. I got some screws which I've used for this in a little pack. There is a special pointy one, so it will go through the shiny wood, as it were. And that was from B&Q for £2. And the shelf brackets, which are used to hold this shelf up, to give it a little bit extra security, even though it has been glued in to place. I added these shelf brackets, and they were £1.49 each, again from B&Q. So total its cost, excluding the new house, that new house, and the wheel, everything else she used to have already, it was £90.41 in total. The water bottle is actually held on by a connection from the Fairplast mini tuna cage. I've got so many old cages now that I've got a connection for everything, but it seems to work well, and she hasn't started attacking it yet either, which is a good thing. And the water bottle was her original water bottle. I know it's a small one, but it works perfectly to be held in there for the weight, and we just make sure that we freshen the water up each day. And I think that is it. Anyone's got any questions or anything, just put them in the comments. The feedback that I've had on the forum so far has been well, and Kate seems to be enjoying it. It's actually just out in a little playpen at the moment while I did this, because I didn't want to get any stressed out, because she's only been in around 2 days, so she's still just getting used to it. But that is it. And this is where her iMac fantasy cage used to be. And like I say, the gerbils are just on top now. And there's the organisation. So that's the whole pet unit. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.